In today's video, keeping it clean. Cue the intro. Yes, people, we are now plagued with a new virus, and the old tricks are always the best tricks. So today we at Burn TV going to give you all the basic tutorial on how to keep everything clean, buddy. So without further ado, watch TV, how to wash your hands properly.
With water. Apply soap, rub your hands palm to palm and wash the backs of both hands and in between your fingers. Then palm to palm with fingers interlocked. Clasp your hands together and rub. And then clean around the thumbs too. Rub your fingertips in the palms of your hands and finish off with the wrists. Rinse your hands really well with water and dry them thoroughly with a paper towel. Use the towel to turn off the tap. Your hands are now clean.
Yes, people, we are back. And that was how to wash your hands correctly. And now we have the thing that's selling out in the grocery right now, hand sanitizers. So, Burn TV presents how to properly sanitize your hands.
Apply sanitizer, rub your hands palm to palm and wash the backs of both hands and in between your fingers. Then palm to palm with fingers interlocked. Clasp your hands together and rub. And then clean around the thumbs too. Rub your fingertips in the palms of your hands and finish off with the wrists.
Yes, people. And that was how to sanitize your hand with that hand sanitizer that's selling off. All who have investments in a hand sanitizing company, all they get through. I think this particular thing, all of us at some point in time used it incorrectly and still using it incorrectly. So this is how you utilize wipes when sanitizing anything.
Here's Valerie Castro shows us the hidden hazards and how you may be spreading germs instead of killing them.
Your everyday household disinfecting wipes. Easy to grab and easy to use, but does wiping really disinfect? Researchers in the United Kingdom tested how well a single disinfecting wipe worked at killing 3 types of troublesome bacteria. They wiped, then checked cultures.
The initial wipe will probably get rid of the most of the bacteria in that surface, but then if you wipe someplace else, you're actually spreading the bacteria from the one surface to the other.
In their experiment, they found one wipe should be used in one small area only.
One wipe can be used in probably about a meter squared area, which is about the width of your arms. You put them out in front of yourself.
So how does this compare to how we actually use these wipes at home?
This big countertop, I can probably get one whole cleaning out of one wipe. Sometimes I do wet them a little bit to get a little bit more mileage out of them.
Now the experts weigh in.
We have to use 2 or maybe even 3 wipes to clean something like the entire size of a kitchen island.
Some medical facilities use hospital-grade wipes and swabs with a special meter to detect an enzyme called ATP, found in living cells such as bacteria, fungi, and plants.
The ATP meter detects any organic matter that might be on the surface.
They use this tool to monitor how well rooms are cleaned after each patient. So what can hospital practices teach us about using wipes at home?
You wouldn't want to use the same wipe on various items or you'd be spreading the organisms.
Valerie Castro, CBS 2 News.
Yes, people. So we looked at a study done where they compared, weighed and measured washing your hands with soap as opposed to the hand sanitizer. So take a look at what they found. Watch the TV.
In this season of flu and so many other germs, we're told again and again that hand sanitizers and soap are the best defense. Last year, Americans spent more than $170 million on hand sanitizers alone. So we wondered what works best and how do the sanitizers compare in a showdown with soap? Well, tonight, our chief medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser, puts them to the test and gets some real answers.
Clean? As many as 400,000 germs per hand. That's how many bacteria travel with us every day. So, here at the University of Maryland Food Safety Lab, 6 brave grad students and I voluntarily doused our hands in a toxic brew of thousands of E. coli bacteria. Yes. Yep, E. coli.
Good. There's something a little odd about rubbing E. coli.
To see what would take it off. First up, hand sanitizers. We tested 2 kinds you'll find at the store. One with 60% alcohol, and one so-called natural formula containing no alcohol.
That's good.
The key with hand sanitizers is to use enough of it. Your hands should take a full 15 seconds or longer to dry.
Now let that air dry, okay?
Then, we pressed our hands onto special incubation plates to grow any remaining bacteria. The results? Dramatic. Here, those graying spots are the E. coli that grew from unwashed hands. After, using hand sanitizer with 60% alcohol. But the formula without alcohol? Just look at how many germs are left behind. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers work so much better because alcohol breaks up the bacteria's proteins and kills them. But if you really want to get clean, what's your best bet of all? Guess what? It's your old friend, soap. Soap not only does as well on bacteria as the sanitizer, it gets more viruses too. Surprisingly, studies show regular and antibacterial soap are about equally effective. But how you use it is crucial.
Set, go.
Most of us only spend 5 seconds at the sink.
Stop.
Just look how many germs remain. Yuck.
Go.
You have to wash your hands for a full 20 seconds to really get the bugs off. And yes, that's singing happy birthday twice. So let's review it again. Hand sanitizers if you can't get to a sink. Look for one with at least 60% alcohol. But washing with soap, any kind, is better, as long as you wash for long enough. Dr. Richard Besser, ABC News, College Park, Maryland.
Yes, people, take a look at it. Yeah, so when going through a journey in this bacteria-filled lifestyle at this point in time, either one would suffice, but always remember, nothing beats soap and running water. Yes, so where you cannot access soap and running water, you have your hand sanitizer. But always remember, soap and water always wins. Basic conventional nutrition. Remember to subscribe for all your dietary tips, tricks, no BS. We gone.